Hey guys, it's Matt Does Games. I'm back with another video of WARNO. I mean, that's literally all the videos I make now, so I don't know why I say I'm back with another video of WARNO. This is all I make. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Just before I had a video where I was doing a 10v10 and didn't go too well for us, and I was using my Ruski deck. Today I'm actually doing the 2nd Panzer Division, which is on the NATO side. And did I say I was on the NATO side? Whatever. Anyways, so I'm actually able to play as them. And let me tell you, dude, this deck, dudes, dudettes, women, this deck is a ton of fun. I'm actually playing with Awooden. Funnily enough, I managed to randomly join a lobby with him, even though he's in our Discord. Didn't know he was in the game until we were in a game. And then he was like, I'm ready when you are. And I was like, wait, Awooden, I'm on a team with you? So we played a couple of games together and it went very well. We're both going to be playing as the 2nd Panzer Division. So if you're curious about this division, it is extremely strong. And I think you'll be seeing a lot of people use this deck or this division because of just how strong they are. They have 4 deploying infantry units called FS Jaegers. You can even 4 deploy command units with FS Jaegers to get a really, really quick cap on some very important middle points. They also have Leopard 2A3s, Leopard 1A1s, very strong tanks. They have a bomber plane that is literally ridiculous with the amount of area of effect it has. And on top of that, they just are all around a good unit. So lots of people will be using this. I hope you guys enjoy it. I won't talk anymore. Let's jump on into it. So today, I'm actually playing as a 2nd Panzer Division. Lucky me, right? I finally got to give it a go. And it's a lot of fun. With the Panzer Division, if you choose the FS Jaegers in your deck, which you should, you can actually forward deploy your infantry units. That's right, infantry can get a forward deploy, not just recon. And today, I'm going to be playing with the Awooden, and Awooden is jumping on into the left with his recon Jaegers, and we're moving forward. You'll kind of also notice that we don't have any command units in the back. The reason being is we don't really have to worry about those areas just yet. If you get all these command units, you're kind of wasting time and money, because with this, I was able to call on all these Leopards, I was able to call on Jeopards, I was able to call on these FS Jaegers. This kind of helped me get a foothold. Look how much of a foothold I have, but also that's because of the advantage you get with these FS Jaegers. So the best way to counter that is to probably have some recon that has some hard armor, and then arty them or do some air assaults on them. Getting kind of hit by this AA, it's kind of messing me up a little bit. Bringing in a bomber right here to take out these Iglas. Which honestly, when I think about it, kind of silly. Anyways, good hit by the FS Jaegers, taking out that Motostrekkies. Looks like Awooden has a little bit of an attack on his side going on. So Foxy, I think, tried to be pretty aggressive and take the right because he's trying to take over that side. We are at a +4 disadvantage due to these sections not having a command, but Awooden has called in the command units because we didn't want to put ourselves in too much of a hole. So like, alright, maybe it's time to, do this. So like, oh, this is good. Let's see if they'll get it off. FS Jaeger is taking out a T8U. That's a pretty good unit that is now. Looks like Awooden was able to kind of hold off those guys. He had some Leopard 1A5s, do a pretty good push. I see that right now my recon all the way over here has eyes. Big mistake on his part. My recon now has eyes of that BRDM. So I put an attack beacon on and I instantly tell Awooden, because we're in a Discord together, so I'm able to talk to him, and I say, hey, that's his that's his command unit. Do you have any Air Force? And I was like, well, I do. So him thinking, he's like, oh, he got the plane notification. He's like, oh, I'm fine, they can't see me, but he has no idea that I have a recon that's just like looking right at him. And he's like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine. That plane's gonna fly right over me. I'm not even worried. Wait, Nani? It just wasn't enough, and my gosh, talk about overkill. And the tornado still lives on. So at this point in time, what I'm thinking and what's going to happen is the moment that Awooden places these, we're going to be at a +3 advantage, I think. But what I'm thinking is, okay, I took out the command unit. I'm not seeing a whole lot of people. I know my FS Jaegers just took out a BMP and a T-80U. I was like, I need to get my baseline set up, so that's why I actually order a bunch of these cheap units. Each of these tanks are worth 40. So very cheap units, mostly for infantry. I kind of get them just to kind of, as like an intimidation factor, you know? Just be like, oh my gosh, there's so many tanks, and it kind of freaks them out, even though they're not really worth anything. So them dying, I'm not really too worried about. He does have some infantry in here. I'm not really sure where. And this is one of the downsides. This was a stupid play by me. Also a very stupid play by me. That should have never happened. Something I gotta get better at is, so I call in all these FS Jaegers, but I don't have like any recon, so I think what a better way to do this would have been like call in the FS Jaegers and mix them in with recon. At this moment, Awooden's like, hey, you got some helicopters flying your way? What he doesn't know is I got this chat of a Jepper just chilling, waiting for him. So, the Leopard launches some smoke. And now we're actually, I'm gonna try and kill these guys. Forward march, men. Forward. So that, no chance. No chance in hell. So it's looking pretty good. I have these cheap Leopards shooting at this T-64. How far away is that? It's pretty far. This T-64 is probably going to kill both of these. And doing like no damage whatsoever. Then we have an HE unit that's just going to finish off the tank. Now I have 4 tanks left alive. The T-64 is focused on this infantry and it's just letting me get close. And even though those tanks are worth only 40, I was able to, you know, take them out. Pretty worth the investment in my mind. Unfortunately, though, you know, he's going to be taking me out with his cluster. No! So that's 2 units gone. Awooden has his flanks covered pretty well. All up here, looks like something blew up over there. And he's kind of getting his push ready to go. I have 1 little tank. But due to all of that, oh no. It's going to land right on him. Is it going to miss? I think it's going to miss. Yep, they missed. Looks like they don't have a whole lot of... I mean, they got this guy, but is he landed? He's just floating around. Yeah, so Awooden is kind of helping me on the left. Foxy keeps trying to do some sort of push with tanks, but he never has any support with them. Like, they're always kind of by themselves. And tanks are cool. You know, they're powerful, but they need help. So, this is going to hurt. Damn air support. As you can see, I have a... oh, that's not good. That tornado just escaped. I have a Tornado MW1 flying in soon. Oh, that FS Jaeger took out that infantry. I have these other Jaegers moving up. I do have a sneaking suspicion that there's some enemies here, but I'm not too worried about it. Man, these FS Jaegers. Here comes the big drop. Oh! Yowza. So that destroyed the Monstrecki. And then he brings up his T-80B. So he's probably very mad. Gosh! FS Jaeger took out a T-80B. They took out how many vehicles now? Do not. Hey man, these tanks, they're anti-infantry. You're doing a great job, tank. I have the high ground. Anakin! I have the high ground. I did not underestimate their power. So far, I mean, it's looking like it's pretty strong. not really much going on. They have some units up on the hills, but I'm not too worried about it. They're kind of moving up some things. It's really weird. It's like everyone's frozen. Is that supposed to be happening? Why would they not be moving? That looks so strange. I just feel like that looks odd. Anyways, got another bomber coming in. And man, if you guys could all just stay like that, that'd be great. Got really tired of these recon guys just, you know, being able to stand there all willy-nilly. Hold on. Where's the plane? You can see in the distance. Oh, that's not gonna feel too good. Oh, and that just took out every single one of those guys. Once again, their push gone. These Jaegers will get that BTR. And now I'm like, get rid of this guy. F you with my 35% accuracy. And we're on tandem right now. So we should get him here. Why are you taking so long to load, dude? Just shoot, dummy. Shoot. There we go. Don't throw out that recon. Awooden's beginning his big push. He's got some Panzer Grenadiers. Why I zoomed in on that. Kinda, I like this, I like the way that, you know, because Awooden, what he'll do, and what you should do, is he amasses his troops and attacks. But what he doesn't do is he doesn't all just sit in one area. So right now they're like, haha, oh, we got this guy. We got this guy in the books. Well, they don't know that there's a whole nother infantry division on this other side. And I actually sent in a bomber and hit some of those guys. Or I think I did at least. Might have been a Awooden. That one hurts. Looks like Awooden does have some mortars. Those vehicle mortars. It's pretty cool. Oh wow. Interesting. Are there people in there? Oh, no. That makes sense. Wow, look at that. Looks like it's doing some damage. That looks pretty cool. And with these flame troopers, or yeah, he's got one flame trooper. That one flame trooper alone will take out like 2 or 3. On this side, it's pretty quiet. Around this time, I told Awooden, I was like, hey, like, I think I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. We're at a +3 right now. I'm feeling pretty confident in our abilities because sometimes you don't want to overextend. And I mean, really, there's really no point unless you want to completely end it. But there's no point. Like, what I could do is I could be like, send everything, and like, but why would you do that? The moment you do that, you're probably gonna lose 50% of your troops, and then if they survive at all, they're just gonna push right up. So I didn't really see a point. I was like, yeah, I'll just kind of chill here. I'm sure they'll do an attack soon. Got my Leopard 2A3, beast of a tank. Look at that son of a gun, that bastard. Killed me so many times. Honestly, I'm trying to think, like, who sees this? Like, what unit is able to see this? Maybe it's the Milan? No? Is it the Recon? I have no idea. But yeah, they killed one of my one of my Stingers. I was like, oh, that was rude. That wasn't very nice. Looks like the leopard's shooting at some of those Motostreckies. And then over here, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. They find Foxy's command unit here. And with this, they have him Panzered at this point. The T-80B's in trouble. Awooden actually backs away because he's like, I don't want to overextend myself. Now I have a Leopard 2A3 versus a T-80U. I actually start to reverse it because I'm like, uh-oh. Then we get a huge hit. And it blows it up. Then I just reverse it right into this logistics so it can heal up. And it looks like Awooden is calling in a tornado bomber. He tried to get a cluster in there and didn't really work out for him. That's gonna hurt. So right after that happens, Foxy loses his command unit and now he surrenders. And with that, we're now at a +7, so it's looking very, very good for our for us right now. Got another tornado, just relentless. I'm sitting in the 283s as well. That's gonna, yeah, yep, that's gonna hurt. They just can't do anything. They can't kill it. Called in a tornado too, but then that didn't work out. At this point in time, I was like, I think we're good. Awooden starts moving up his troops a little bit, knowing that he's facing AI. Zubas is trying to move up some Motostrekkies, but it's just not going to work. So at this point in time, I'm like, let's have some fun. And I start doing a push where I'm like, yeah, let's move up some tanks. Why not? Let's do a 283, 185. Let's have a good old time. So we'll see how this goes. I call on an AT to take out that helicopter, because I was like, alright, now I'm good. Now I'll move up my tanks. Like, yeah, I think I'm good. Gotta love how the AI calls in that. She kind of works for it a little bit. Get some Motostrekkies from Foxy in here, actually. And some damage. There's something over here. And AA just still kicking. It's 283s, man. That was a TADU. Might kill my 283. Yeah. Darn. And we're still pushing. And it's just, I just dropped this in out of disrespect. And that's pretty much gonna do it. Oh, they took out my Marauder. So yeah, some good gameplay of the 2nd Division. We were up against, the 79th and the 39th, so a little bit of a disadvantage for them because they weren't really able to forward advance, so they could only focus on their recon forward advance. And if you do your recon forward advance and you're going up against an FS Jaeger, you're gonna have a hard time. They will not win. So the only thing you can really fight them with is from a distance, is like a recon vehicle. So whenever you're a 39th or 79th and you're going against the 2nd Division, really think hard and think like, okay, I can't overextend on recon or I'm going to lose all of them. So, but just kind of looking over what we got here, we had a tornado that took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. Those tornadoes are honestly no joke. And then another tornado that took out the command and the two Motostrekkies. And then, the Jeopards are just no joke, man. They're too good. This guy, 40 unit tank, took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. This one took out a T-64 BV. It's like 4 times its cost. Leopard 2A3 doing what Leopard 2A3s do. So all in all, pretty good game. It was a little hairy at the beginning, but we had it under control. It's always going to look bad at the beginning whenever you don't do a lot of command units. The other team does. But if the other team didn't do a lot of command units, they might have been able to cause more of a disturbance in the middle. But once I got too big of a foothold in the middle, it was just a matter of time. As long as Awooden held up his end of the bargain, which he did. As you can see, Awooden did a great job with command, and he did a very good job with his kill to loss ratio. Just a lot of craziness all around. Really like the 2nd Division. I think if you're playing right now, you're going to be seeing the 2nd Division a lot in NATO. It's going to be pretty much all Germans right now. The Germans are very, very strong. So I think you guys will really like it. If you like winning, be the 2nd Division. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys always want to join the Discord, let me know, and I'll send you a link. They'll also be in the Discord and the YouTube video. If it's expired, let me know as well, and I'll send you an updated one. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you in the next one.